say from the land for me desk, you know, the land for me desk. And me have the artist show up on TikTok right now. And me have one of the artist show up on TikTok right now. Me. Unfiltered, unbiased, uncompromised, you know. So, let me tell you this, man. You know, you say in every generation, in every country, in every decade, there always been a moment of reckoning for the people in the country. Right? Throughout history, there's always been a moment of reckoning where you show what side of history or how you want history to remember you. Especially when it comes to leadership. Like in every generation, or even if you look at American political system, every presidency have a defining moment. There's not one presidency that never faced with a defining moment. Every decade, every generation have a defining moment. Every prime minister of Jamaica always faced with a defining, that moment they were going to define your leadership as a prime minister of the country. Now what happened at Cooper's Pen in Jamaica over the past two days ago, it is a defining moment for the citizens of Jamaica. It is a defining moment of what it means to be Jamaican. It's a defining moment for the Prime Minister. And it's a defining moment for black people. But you know, unfortunately, I see a lot of people trying to participate in the political discourse. I see a lot of uneducated people, blessed love, trying to participate in a conversation that requires a basic minimum knowledge or competency. Because when I see a lot of people want to disregard the people of Cooper's Pen as land thief and as squatters, that is a political talking point. That is how Andrew Holness and the Jamaica Labour Party that's what they have been doing for the past 6 months to a year. They have been going around and sowing the seeds that Jamaicans are land thief. Let me say this again. That's what me tired of. Me never do no live. But you know, every time I go up on social media, I see some uneducated people I try participate in a conversation that require a basic minimum of education. The people them down at Cooper's Pen, you can kid yourself, you can make the Prime Minister and his political, as Bob Marley called them, mercenaries. Because Bob Marley said everything you know them teach you. And you are so illiterate or you are so ignorant, not knowing that them can reach you when they want to reach you. So, if we follow the Cooper's Pen story and follow the land ownership, every generation have a bigger question and have a moment of reckoning. If you want to understand, you want to participate in the conversation at Jamaica about the people in down at Cooper's Pen, go and do your basic research. A lot of people out there talk about PNP leadership sell the land, about PJ sell the land. At no point in time there is any historical record showing that land was sold by government. The first piece of record that comes up, it was actually before Jamaica actually started keep title. I think it was, if you search the land, you're going to find it like F1, like in a book 10 and page 1, something like that. But let's not get hung up on the nuance. So the land was sold by a guy named Gilbert Barristan Johnson, something like that, right? And he sold the land at £90 per acre. In total, he get over £26,000. So that land has been selling before Jamaica actually start use dollar. So if you check the history of the land, that land is actually colonialist land. So when black people get so-called freedom and emancipation, if you check throughout history, the true natives of Jamaica, they don't have no land. After slavery, after emancipation, and the colonialists them get compensated. So somehow we want to come and complain black people as land thief, not knowing that black people get nothing from Jamaica. This is why me hear them out there talk about them on reparations, and me pray to God they don't get no reparation because the true people them who supposed to be reparated, they will not get anything. So for a basic conversation that requires a level of competence and education, some of you uneducated people to stop speak on the issues. The bigger question is when Portia Simpson look and realize, all right, these people are Jamaicans and they establish a life on this land. And it was up to over 350 acres of land. And the Prime Minister tried to do something right. This is why when Robert Mugabe liberate Zimbabwe, him take back the land. You can't have your people them in your land, in your country, and them no own no land. All of the land them, all of the meaningful land them at Jamaica, who own them? Who own the 200, the 300, the 400, the 600, the 800, the 900, the 1200? Who own them? Somehow if you come off of the internet. The bigger question is this. What does it mean to be a Jamaican? The bigger question is it. When are the government of Jamaica is going to look on the land register and give poor people a stake in them country? So no one can run around there and talk about Jamaican love thief land. Jamaica no thief land. No Jamaican now go on 1 acre land where you know say, are you own that? No Jamaican no thief land. But unfortunately, the colonizers them has take up the whole of the land in a Jamaica. So some of you sick me stomach. You sick me stomach. You come off of the internet, man, and come off of poor people back, man. Come off of poor people back. Come off of poor people back at Jamaica, man. If you want to talk on issue, go and educate yourself. Go and look who sell the land. When was it? I think that go and look when was the land sold and the history of where the land is damn coming from. If Jamaica has had any good leadership or anybody who really want to look after Jamaica people, they would have taken back the land and distribute the land to the true owners of the damn land, which is the Jamaican people. And come off of poor people back, man. On the dirty labor right. And dirty PNP, all and I same thing. Nobody, no Jamaican can ever say nobody thief. Me not talk about family land. Me not talk about family land. Me not talk about family we have a little squabble over land. Nobody not really trouble a man around little quarter acre, half acre land. But the colonizers them still sit down for 2,000, 3,000 acre land. Go to Landover or to Senton. From one corner of Jamaica to the next damn corner of Jamaica. A colonizers own it. You can't come flood the comment, you know. You can't come flood the comment. It's not PNP sell the land. Here the land was sold originally by a man called Gilbert Barrister Johnson, alright? PNP no sell the land. If PNP tried to buy back 9 acres of the land from the 350 acres of land. Here, the land has never been registered in terms of the government has never sell the land. You can go and do your research. We know say a lot of uno. You know a lot of uno a chatbot and a lot of uno I don't know political. A lot of uno a $5,000 blogger. So you can run, come and talk and feel so not offend me. Me not take up on the time. I'm merely there to tell 1 and 2 willful idiot to come off of poor people back. Come off of poor people back. The bigger question is when will Jamaica get something from their country? That's the bigger question. The bigger question is where are we going to get a full investigation of what happened on a Cooper's Pen? That is the bigger question. So a lot of you can run, come over here, we don't know, let go comment and feel so not offend me. The bigger question is the police officers them will take the men them out of them house and go put them under false arrest. That's when, who is going to get held accountable for that? That's the bigger question. That's the bigger question. So a lot of you can run come because we know say a lot of you and we know say a lot of you on a real account and a lot of you is not from Jamaican. All about Jesus. Were you there? What difference does it make? Who send call you? You know come out. You know go along where you go. Who me send call you? You got a question you can ask me. If me did it. If me did it, me have to down there for talk pan it. Me have to down there for empathize and sympathize with my brothers and sisters. Me have to down there to empathize when Portia Simpson want to avoid this. This was what Portia Simpson want to avoid when Portia Simpson said we are going to purchase the 9 acres that the people currently occupied. But the court refused Portia Simpson. Why did the court refuse Portia Simpson from purchasing 9 acres of land and give to the poor people them in their own country? Answer me no, man. No found no feel like you know something. Not that why to expose to me on no ignorance. Me no blame you know, me blame it on no ignorance. Me no blame you, me blame it on no ignorance. And for our own self-importance. Here, so me no blame some of you. Me just come to tell you to come off of poor people back. Here, me tell you to come off of poor because the mere fact that the Prime Minister can say him never know. Him never know. An entire community get destroyed. Over 200 families become displaced. And the Prime Minister think that is an acceptable response. The only way me left him alone unless he come out of the public house. As long as him are the Prime Minister of Jamaica. As long as him are the Prime Minister. If you don't like what me say, go dry the ocean. If you don't like what I say, go dry the Andrew Holness. If Andrew Holness have any decency, him should I resign. If Andrew Holness have any decency, him should not be waking up as the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Because he's not the leader. He's only there to govern and enrich him damn self. I mean, me back broad. Me back broad. Me put up on the comments. Me no read what I say. Me no care what I say. Because no feed me. No clothe me. You notice me nah beg no likes. Me nah beg no shares. Me nah beg no comment. Me nah beg no follow. Me no come for beg nothing. Me no come for beg nothing. Them disguise tyranny. Them disguise tyranny. Under the pretense of protect and serve. Your police force come stand up and watch your life get destroyed. Because they can do it. Tyranny. Tyrannical government. Police are tyranny. Prime Minister tyranny. Tyrannical government. Tyrannical leadership. And who want Bex? So I come beg someone or nothing. Look for my head, sit here, God are watching back. Why I say God alone? I'm alone, me fear. He might destroy himself. You can't say what I say. Because we know enough how to collect $5,000. That's why the people them will get the help and aid now get the help and aid. Because Jamaica labor right wigs are used here run a shadowy government. So a lot of you on social media just listen. If you come say one bro God and Andrew are the best thing. You can't fool me. You can't fool me. You can't. All of you know where I say show all. You know a $5,000 vlogger. You know a $5,000 vlogger. You can't fool me. So you only embarrass yourself. Them are no. This is the money where them get to help the people them experience the hurricane in Jamaica. Them not get the money, you know. The money I got to people on social media. If you come over here and try to flood people comments. A lot of you don't know what go on in Jamaica, you know. Remember, you know, the other day, the Auditor General come out and say the money I go miss, the money not get properly accounted for. And the money not do what it's supposed to do. And remember, then come out the other day and say the government not own the website. And people still asleep on that tarpaulin. People still wait for help and aid. So, the other night, on YouTube, I listen to somebody and them say, this was a whole talking about the labor right them. And them say, we have to get them your people up on side. And we have to do this and we have to... Them take the money if you help poor people. And I give it to vloggers. So when them come in on my live and them talk, we know say they get 5,000 and get 10,000. So you can't fool me. So me have to left the $5,000 vlogger them and the $10,000 vlogger them. And no, you cannot no dead with laugh. A serious thing. A serious thing them a do. That's why me tell you say Bob Marley say them can't reach us with them political ideology. A regular you come over here and the labor right them have hunting seas upon them fellow brothers and sisters. And a lot of people sit down and say, wait, I must be a different Jamaica we live in. Because the Jamaica we live in a tyrannical government. Rather, don't pump people. Me see one jellyman, of course, say rather pressure him. And me see some people, of course, and say, Them can't afford to drive them car. Them sit down in a them car, police stop them. And before they left the police, them 20, 30, 40,000 dollar in a debt. And you come on social media. So me a tell you what I go on, me a expose Andrew Holness. Me a expose him in government. You can't believe a prime minister think it is acceptable to come out and put on him platform say him never know about this. You want Bex your Bex Andrew a feed you. We know Sefran go kiss the holy wall. You know see him go down there kiss the holy wall. Someone who can't sit down and talk. Someone know them no. You know watch some mafia show. Someone only stay alive because no. Them still have little use to uno. But uno have no purpose to them, you know. Uno only have a little bit of use at present. If you come out here and go on like uno support him and not prop up him government. The whole of them are wicked. You hear? The whole of them come here come go on like black people at Tiflan and Jamaica. The whole of them. So when you see the labor right them a come say, you have to stop thief people and who Tiflan and Jamaica? When Matalan in your Vibes Cartel, I see so me I look on social media. Me I look on social media. And when me look on social media, it's like nobody with a platform, not turn a light down as Jamaica. What they go on Jamaica? Nobody with a platform. Nobody with a platform. Nobody with a meaningful platform. Nah, shine a light on them bread applied. I don't come here come go on like I'm a problem. You think you can't fool me? Yes, I think you can't fool me. When me come and talk, I don't can do a Bex. And if you don't like what I say, you go dry the sea. All you can do is go on like you no Bex. And if you don't like what I say, you can go dry the sea. But I don't come if you don't punch me card. Nothing I know I visit Jamaica. So if you invite the devil in your house, what you expect to happen? If you invite the devil in your house, what you expect to happen? If you get up and invite Netanyahu to come to Jamaica, what you expect to happen? Eh? You know see all over the world, you know see if you get up and you comfortable when everybody are run from Netanyahu and you get up for your farm alliance with the devil, what you expect to happen? You can't invite the devil in your house and expect Jesus to do it with you. Nah, not in the devil. I don't even think the devil want to associate himself with him. Anyway, that me come on. Nobody come push me down this and pull me down this and go on this. Let me come tell the people. Because a lot of people want to talk and want to go on to Jamaica and them don't have the basic knowledge or understanding. So everybody take out them phone now and speak from a political standpoint. Nobody now speak from a point of injustice. Nobody now speak from a point where all of us who are Jamaicans are descendants of slaves. And after slavery, nothing was given to us. And all of the slave masters them and colonialists them has been compensated up until today. Look on all of the major people them who own Jamaica. The Matalan them and all of them. Them look like me and you. Go on no man. But I don't look a brother and sister I don't have strength for. Go look on the most elitist family of Jamaica and look how they get their riches. Go on no man. You go and go look now. So no convince yourself say Jamaicans we after slavery, them no get nowhere to live, them no get nothing to start life. And even when the Prime Minister try to do something for Jamaica, the so-called justice system strike it down. Go on now. Someone have come out a man live, man. Someone have come out a man live. Someone don't like the platform, you know. That's why I don't like the platform. Someone have come out a man live. Yeah, big up the 1 and 2 people that can rock with you. Can be a fake account and fake people. A good thing in a confident validation. But that go on nowadays. That's how we see what go on. So we have to come over here and black them man and stand up and speak up for my people. Because when we look and we see ghetto people are turn a scorn and ghetto, something fundamentally wrong. When the next ghetto youth, I look on ghetto people plight and I run with the labor. Remember, you know, man, and I know the labor right are grown and I sow the seed, you know. And I know the Jamaica Labour Party are grown and try to paint Jamaican people as lawless, you know. A regular them do it, you know. Every time the Jamaica Labour government in a power, them find fault with everything what Jamaican do. Everything what Jamaican do. And that's why for the past 6 months to the past, looking at other day, I see Andrew Holness down in there, down North Korea, down one is a South Korea in there. One of them say him a sign deal for digitalize Jamaica land. So you can come over here and be the willful idiot. You hear? I don't know, say if it look too good to be true, then you have to check it. Remember they say that day we see Andrew Holness down in North Korea. So somehow you can sit down. Every year I think of Admiral Tibet, so when I think of peace and safety, a sudden destruction, they don't care about you. The only set of people where get reparations is the politician. You know me say now, me have to do your work. When God called me to do the work, what me to do? You know, so I'm to Jonah, I can't run, you know. And I say me want to do it. But nowadays, the things are revealed to me. I tell them I listen to one of Bob Marley's song. And me know they would gladly kill me. Me know that they wouldn't hurt me if they can't catch me. And that we do to people. We don't know love, we don't know. Look, the kind of conversation we're supposed to have in a today. What does it mean to be a Jamaican? And before that, them a look on them brothers and sisters with a scorn. You should me show white people the video of the 3-day-old baby and tears run out of their eye. 3-day-old baby, mother get C-section. Tears run out of their eye. To see the level of inhumanity, the level of barbarianism, and you got your fellow brothers and sisters and come over here and I say you fucker you. That's how go on to Jamaica. That is where Jamaica is. You can show a non-Jamaican the level of injustice, the level of cruelty, the level of barbarianism. And them shed tears for them brothers and sisters. And you show the same black person. Just a talk, remember where we are come from. Sit down in a class, man. Sit down in a class. Providence to speak, knowledge to listen, you know. No time for reminisce. No time for reminisce. No time for be present on the battlefield. The same Jamaica where I tell you say you go have pitney because Jamaica is on course to become underpopulated. And the same Jamaica go tear down a house with a baby mother with a 3-day-old. 3. No time for reminisce, man. No time for afraid and raise your voice. The same dirty politician them. You know what dead down there, you know it's a cloud seed. You don't think Jamaica an easy country. No for you do the basic research. You don't know say Jamaica no new to cloud seeding. You don't say Jota kill you. You don't see say Eater kill you. You don't see say they mash up half of the country. You don't pay attention because you think say just Jamaica. You don't just sit down and tell yourself say you don't know say them do cloud seeding in Jamaica. You don't know that. Wake up, man. Wake up and live, man. Wake up and live. Here? Blessed Andrew forgot. Whether I forgot or where he forgot, him not belongs to a lead Jamaica. And the mere fact that he can get up this morning and still be the president of Jamaica or the prime minister. That is why they want to remove Jamaica. Because the whole conversation. And I now say Jamaica not to break away from the crown and become a full sovereign and become a republic. But what going to happen? Because if Andrew Holness did lead the country and a govern for all Jamaica, he could then take the case to the Privy Council and try to get a more balanced conversation. Because we know say black people and the Supreme Court of Jamaica, you not get no justice, did they? No justice no there Jamaica for nobody. So if him did govern the country as a leader, him could I take up. I see it every day. The people them don't look into the sky. Them man, me they stay, man. Me they stay, man. Just leave them. Well, I go on my friend always a drive to see a Katrina. Me they stay, because them not even reading up. Andrew Holness never they govern for all and this is a Jamaica problem. Every prime minister govern for his party. So when we come for talk. And no one bex. And the $5,000 vlogger them. Or the dirty Vegas. Or the labor right them. Una no art. Una no art. Because una no art. I'm 90% of Jamaica know una no art. Because even when you go up on social media, you don't have nobody no have it pan blast. When you go over Bounty Killer, me no see it pan film platform, me no see it pan Beanie Man, me no see it pan Vibes Cartel, me no see it. We no see the level of barbarianism. What I tell you? You can't tell me say government go lick down people, destroy one end, you know, see a Gaza. Cooper's Pen, you might as well call it Gaza, you know. Because a land dispute. And one set of people are claim say them own the whole of the land. And if you check the history of the land and where the land have come from, if there was any good leader in a Jamaica history, the land would then be given to the rightful people. And that man named Gilbert, Byron, whatever his name, he's not the rightful leader. Everybody compensated after slavery apart from the enslaved. So I know what you talk about a PNP cell land and at this, I know miss the mere fact that a prime minister look and said, the whole I know, I think Portia Simpson have no good health now, so she can't come out and speak. But the whole I know out there, in every income bracket, in everybody, the whole of the media, out there say a PNP sell the land, and nobody now say a PNP leadership, a prime minister, see this coming down the road and try to stop it and was blocked and was prevented from giving Jamaicans something in their own country. And then now, Mr. Dear Leader, I did not know about it. I did not know. You have to laugh. Why? You have to laugh. In Gaza, man. It's Jamaica in Gaza. Police, the tyrannical. I tell you, the new name for the JCF or the IDF. Yeah? We don't want free land, money we say. I'll take up some of no time, you know. Because some of no collect, you know. Some of no collect off on the brother and sister misery. So I can't take up some of no time. Here. I can't take up some of no time. But hear me well. Throughout history, everybody has been compensated for slavery, apart from the enslaved. You hear? Alright? That's all we going to say. That all of the lands in Jamaica, none has ever go back to the people them that truly deserve it. Everybody get profit off of Jamaica, apart from the enslaved. Cloud seeding, weather, all like the whole light go on at Jamaica. The whole light go on down there. Jamaica, I don't know Jamaica and a cloud seeding mash up down half of the parish the other day. Here. This is my original page. We used to do personal development on this page, but TikTok blocked me other page because some labor right report my page the other day. Because I did really lose my cool and I cuss them. I did really lose my cool and I cuss them on the other page the other night. Because it's disgusting. It's becoming very... You have one labor right woman on the platform named Kerry. Some labor right over here, them come like vultures. You have some labor right on social, them come like vultures. Them are and a matter of fact, they are vultures because they are merely scavenging off the carcass of people of Jamaica. They are vultures. Yeah, some vultures. Yeah, man. So I think me tell her such a racist. Because me did outside of her life, I listened to a conversation and she expressed racist bias towards Mark Golden. And I was merely saying that, but Edward Siaga is not black or Buster Manti is not black. So why you talk like Jamaica Labour Party has never had a non-Jamaican leadership? But that's a double standard, and that's the kind of brainwash mentality that's ravishing over Jamaica. And I was making a conversation that I see PNP voters are referencing Juliet Holness to subprime, as what some racist white people normally refer Michelle Obama to. Because I don't come as a labor writer as a PNP. I come as a black man and I come as a Jamaican. So when me see stuff like that, me have to ask Jamaica, what go on? When have it become okay for a next black person to take up the picture of a next black person and comparing it to the worst of the worst that they all try to equate black people to? And they cut me live. But luckily me have this platform. So we're still over here. Because what we find, them try claim you. Labour right to try claim me. PNP try claim me. And when they say they can't claim me, then go in on me DM and then send me chat and say they just want to catch me. But no can't do me nothing. Yeah man, they can't do me nothing. Me not, like, how can you not be a Jamaican in a today day and age? It's in a today, PNP have done Jamaica wrong. Labour right has done Jamaica wrong. So I feel like today day and age, you have to speak as a Jamaican. You have to know the question where to ask as a Jamaican. Look what go on a Jamaican. You can't find place to live. You can't find places like, think about it. Everything a Jamaica that have the potential to create an income for Jamaicans has been sold out or has been taken away from the... Think about it now, man. No think about it now, man. From one end of Jamaica, everything was supposed to be the earning potential for the Jamaicans has been taken away by force. Everything. Laughing Waters, Blue Hole, because the government not give the regular Jamaican the financial help and the financial know-how to become business owners and entrepreneurs. So them sell out everything to foreign investors. And when you're done, them say you tell lie. When you're done, the little house slave them will escape and go America. Then look back at Jamaica and see oppression and call it progression. Them see injustice and say Jamaican no like law and order. When you see wickedness and say Jamaican no want submit. I'll take you out of my life. Because I don't know who you are, I don't send call you. I love black you know, because I don't want to follow, because I don't follow on the back. So I love black you know. But I don't understand why you ask. Someone don't like to see black people sit down and have a meaningful conversation. You do understand where I come from? Some of them, you know, because they have grown accustomed to a level of illiteracy from the Jamaicans them on social media. Because a lot of them come over here and give the Jamaican them the little peanuts them for dance, monkey dance. So it burn them. It pissed them off to them core. They can't stay there, man. They can't stay there. Time is now. Wake up. Wake up and live, my people. Your brother is not your enemy. Your brother plight and the disenfranchised where your brother face at Jamaica is nothing for you to laugh at. Injustice are injustice. 350 acres of land. But you don't want the Jamaicans for 9 acres because guess what? It will go devalue the land. Come on, man. Come on, man. And when you're done, you look and say, Jamaican love thief land. Look out at Muffy Santi. Who is Muffy Santi? Look, the whole of Senton owned by one white man. You never hear the name Muffy Santi or the whole of out there, so? Answer me, no, man. From one end of Jamaica to the next end, it owned by people that look like me and you. You tell me 1 million-year black man were rich off a Jamaica side? Tell me, no, man. Come on, no, man. So the land was supposed to want, you know something, Mugabe. Say what you want about Robert Mugabe. That's why black people, something else you can't save them because I'm dead in a shame and disgrace. Because he don't understand, say a lot of us don't understand that up until now, Mugabe still a get persecuted. Because your people can't free unless you give them the tool to get them freedom. So when Mugabe liberate Zimbabwe, it was equate to war going on Jamaica. Too much non-Zimbabweans own too much of the land as Zimbabwe. A lot of them don't know, say up till today, white Zimbabweans still look compensated for the land that Mugabe take away from them. Can't save them. I just come because when we hear about the story about Jonah and the whale, if me not come, me can't sleep, you know. If me not come because it's going on my head, and put it in my and say if come talk. So we understand when we come, we get attacked. So we've been drawn and been told to listen to a lot of Bob Marley when we go in a meditation. So we will make a lot of sense now and understand why some people will attack you and they will kill you if them can, because that's the way how we do it. We don't like to hear the truth and we try to kill our truth tellers. You know, we've been taking on a journey. Bless yourself, Katrina. I'm happy to be talking. Yeah, we have to talk. Taking on a journey, understand what Marcus Garvey. Today one of my brothers sent me a video because this guy on Instagram saying he's doing a series on Marcus Garvey, the making of Marcus Garvey. But in series 4, he said something along the lines that what Marcus Garvey did wrong. And I tell my brother I'm not watching that, because what Marcus Garvey did wrong is try to save a set of people that does not want to be saved. That is the only thing Marcus Garvey did wrong, is try to save and liberate a set of people. So nowadays, so in a 2026, and somebody try to blame Marcus Garvey. Imagine that. I mean, if you sit down and listen to that and make you convince me, say, Marcus Garvey do business wrong. When the only thing Marcus Garvey do, I try to do business that amongst a set of people that does not want him to save them or help them. So I never tell myself, say, I come to save our people. I just come to put it out there. And hopefully it fall upon a good and obedient heart. I can explain to my people. Because we look upon Mugabe, Robert Mugabe, who dead in a shame and disgrace when him not get it all right. But when him people them supposed to stand up beside him people them turn on him. Because what? He decides, say, when I take over Zimbabwe, if we go and have a fair and a just Zimbabwe, we have to go take back the land from the colonizers and give it to the native of the soil. Right. So when the outside world turn upon Mugabe, rather than you stand by your leader and pray with your leader and get down in the trench and show resilience, they turn on Robert Mugabe because they were too lazy to go and read and realize that the outside world is squeezing Robert Mugabe, so we can't squeeze him. We have to show us that we will eat salt through wooden spoon before we turn upon the leader. Of course. So you tell me now, you want Jamaica for Jamaicans. But throughout the whole of Jamaica, go and do a check and see who own the whole of the beachfront property, no man. Go and do a check and see who own the whole of Jamaica. No go on, no. And when then done, then tell you say, what a many one people are we independent. Yeah, you know, can't go on, man. Spanish, everybody else apart from Jamaican. So this is why a lot of them not even know the basic about Cooper's pen. A lot of them not even take the time to learn the basic. So them can't understand because they are too busy. Me see one little barefoot, crackhead looking brother attack on social media. Say Jamaican love Tiefland. That next poor man I say, no. Him probably no live nowhere, you know. You know the sad thing? Which part him probably live? Him not have no title feet, him probably depend family land. Because if you do have a title for your land at Jamaica, you buy your land from a non-Jamaican. Very few Jamaican own an acre or two at Jamaica. So when we hear about Cooper's pen, and we don't understand the history of the land, we don't understand where the land come from, and how Gilbert, Byron, Johnson, end up with 350 acres of land just before Britain give Jamaica the independence, because we know say every one of them where the slave owners had to be compensated between England to Jamaica. Lot of them don't know that. But the only people not compensated and will never be compensated is black people. We can't come tell lie. We can't come tell lie. You look on nationwide, them want empathize and them not want empathize. When you look on social media, them want empathize but them not want, because them tell themselves say poor people thief land. Them tell themselves say poor people thief land in their own country. That's how we tell ourselves. We brothers and sisters thief land in their own country. Them now looking at the country and say, shit, we can't go beach anywhere we want to go swim. Anywhere we want river there, which part have a potential to make foreign income, black people can't go there. Seriously, don't talk to me now. Don't talk to me. Help me if you understand this. Help me if you understand this. Everybody get reparation apart from the people who are out in the sun. Politicians are going to power, look on the register and take up 1,500 acres of crown land. And not even have the common decency. If you say me I go take 500 acres and left poor people with 1, 2 or 3 or 4 acres. And when you're not done, you know out there, you know that America, they love thief land too much. Poor people are the problem. Go on, no, man. Talk the things, them, man. Not everybody afraid. Yeah, but me not, what am I going to do to me? I don't beg them nothing. Me have one clothing brand. Me not even tell them about it. Because I don't want them wear it. Me not for nothing, you know, say me have one clothing brand. Because I not even tell them about it. Because I don't want to. Because me don't want someone to walk with me. Me don't want someone in my crowd and company. Because we are not the same thing. Look on social media. When did poor people come so voiceless? When did poor people become so voiceless? Answer me, no, man. When can you think of a time when poor people is at the mercy of the political class? Look on social media. You would have never think so one 3-day-old baby get, like, seriously, barbarianism. One 3-day-old baby. Where is the love for the black child, black woman and child? Yeah, and nobody now take up them camera and expose the government, expose injustice, expose corruption, expose inhumanity. Nobody no care about humanity again. Nobody no care about humanity. Everybody worship vanity. That's why the man said, he who put his trust in vanity and no love for humanity, the whole of them are going to fade away. That's why the most I said, just sit down and open up your mouth and make me full up with words. Me not even know say that don't come out of me so freely. But that I come from Biles where dead the other day, may his soul rest in peace. He who trusts in only vanity. Bounty killer. Now talk for the people because you get your road. You get your road, you get your earthly reward, bounty killer. You get your just reward. You get your key for Kingston. But the book says why busy you get an earthly position if when you're dead you can't bumbleclad carry with you. When man start reward you. When man start reward you. When man start reward you. You see when man start reward you, at time for your tech stock. I take up for my fear time, you know. I take up your time. I take up your time because when I talk, I go through your ears. When I talk, I go through your ear control. When I talk, I go through your ears. Here? When I talk, I go through your ears. So I take up your time because someone know Satan. Someone know Satan. My father said the devil in a lot of people. So sometimes I have to defend my life long enough. I try to cast it out of you. And tell you to repent and turn away from your wicked ways. Repent and turn away from your wicked ways. Here? Don't you be sitting up and looking down on your brother. Don't sit up and, cause guess what? Your injustice might not come in the form of your house getting licked down. But guess what? Your injustice will come. It has to come. Your injustice will... You might not get your house lit down because you have your title. But guess what? You might go to the doctor and you have mispractice. Or you might have a surgery where them... your injustice will come. Some malpractice or something. But your injustice will come. Big up on yourself for those who are seeing me for the first time. We have a couple more minutes here. So when we come, we know who are sell them soul. We know who are collect them reward and I call it award. Poor people and nobody and represent them. And even the poor people are turned upon poor people. Because poor people are look upon poor people who are trying to survive and call them problem and nuisance. Gonna see it out there. Go and go look for best. No. I'm not so and about smart. It's about just we can see things, interpret things, and be a free thinker. It's not difficult. You must can see it. Poor people are look on poor people plight and call poor people problem. Call poor people nuisance. Me see people are cussed because the Prime Minister are get held at a standard that the basic standard where every Jamaican have to abide by. Because the Integrity Commission said the Prime Minister cannot prove the source of his income. And the whole Jamaican are turned down upon the Integrity Commission. And when you got bank, if you got bank for large at 1,000, let's say if you got bank with 100,000 Jamaican, them are going to ask you where you get the money. You have to can prove. Having the money is one thing, but the source is important. So when them tell the Prime Minister, say you have to prove the source of your income. I don't say them not like the Prime Minister, them bad mind the Prime Minister. I don't say everything. I don't say this, I don't say that. Because God forbid, God forbid, you will live within the confines of the law, but he is above the law. He is above answering questions. He is above accountability. Anyway, I don't want to I'm going to take me and come back on for the night. So if you ask me for the first time, and now we can tell you where you can find me at www.topfarmware.com. Alright? Sorcery. If you ask me for the first time, you can find us at www.topfarmware.com. At the strong brand for the strong people. Alright? And that's where we're going to leave you upon that. You hear me, people? Be your brother's keeper, yeah? Learn how to keep away from the... big up yourself, Big up yourself. See, when me come for talk, me no come for speak English, because some of the time nowadays, why patois is so important? You know why me talk patois and me come here so? Because time for the colonizers them be afraid. So I don't come on this platform to make friend. I don't bless up love. I don't come on this platform to beg friend. I don't come on this platform to come friend the enslavers. So if you can't understand my native tongue, be afraid. If you can't understand me native, a time for Paul Bogle. Go and go look what Paul Bogle do. I don't want to say everything on TikTok because them will do what them have to do. But go and go study what Paul Bogle do. The Paul Bogle rebellion. So no one can tell me you don't understand patois. That means say you're in the wrong circle. That means say if you don't understand what I say, you're in the wrong circle. Big up my people and peace, building and prosperity on the policy here. Alright. Blessed love. We have a talk truth. Somebody have a talk truth. Somebody have a talk up for the people them. Because wickedness are wickedness. Injustice are injustice. Corruption are corruption. Brutality are brutality. Yeah. We talk with power. So we don't come for water it down. We don't come for water it and dilute it. Right? Blessed love. I talk for people them and make them know somebody love them. Me not must have a big platform. But we have to start with what we have. We have to start with what we have. And do what we have with the liquor. Alright? Because nobody else not do it. And the people them are manipulating the political literate and manipulate the political illiterate of Jamaica. The political class, the labor right class, the labor right elitists them. The labor right elitists them and manipulate the politically uneducated people. They don't want to talk truth. Them no want have the conversation. Them no want take responsibility. Them no want take accountability. Because guess what? The mere fact that Portia Simpson try to acquire 9 acres of the land to give to the people, them know say down there, so PNP people, them down there. So them are not Jamaican. And as long as labor right in a power, them are not Jamaican. They are subhuman. So we don't care about them. So while the Prime Minister asleep, him send out him police them. While him think about it, you work and you pay them. You work and you pay them wages and them come terrorize you. Think about that no man. The Ministry of Security asleep uptown. All of them asleep. I want 3-day-old baby. Black baby. Where is the love for the black child? Answer me no man. So you no can come and no can attack me. But no me no attack. Bad things you take on no left me. Me can beg no. Can't answer me never want. Him encamp it around me. Yeah, just like Gabriel. Him angel them encamp it around me. You no can't do me nothing. Believe me. When me tell you say encamp, sometimes I can feel him present around me. And that's why I have the confidence and the conviction. If you come over here, come talk. Blessed love. Blessed, yeah. Blessed love, alright? Like nowadays, we have to do it for self. See what, you know, the year what go on in America. The year see a hunting season upon black man. No see them no love way. And before we band together, before we pull together, before we unite, no see. No see. Then if you're ignorant, your history no bound for repeat itself. Answer me no man. From a no see a hunting season. The main street media not tell you no. No see them a find black man. No hear. No hear. So when they come on the news of Jamaica and tell us say them bring down them crime because of extrajudicial killing, that's still lynching. Look after yourself here. Me can't tell you no. Me can't tell you no. And I don't know no turn away people. When Noah did a one, they turn him away and laugh after Noah. You hear? Yeah man. You hear? We love you. Marvin. Big up Marvin. The only thing we charge Marvin with, just come talk for the people them. Nobody bring people from one great house to the next great house. A matter of fact, after everything said and done, it'd be nice if Jamaica can build up a party for a different party from the PNP and from the Jamaica Labour Party. But now, we just have to stand up in the town square and talk up for the people. But make them know say, somebody somewhere love you. That's all we can do. We can't come tell us a Labour right or PNP. We have to do what Harriet Tubman do. We have to lead on our way to safety. Then we can sit down and plan and strategize and move forward. But now is the time. Can't tell us, stay strong, Katrina. So like, listen, it take me have to go through the vicissitude to come to where me there, you know. Me not just wake up and I think the way how me I think, you know. We have to pray for you no black man them, you know. We have to pray for you no black man them, you know. Them no love, we have to pray for you no black man and no black woman them, you know. We not see what the police do to Buju man at St. James the other day. Them not a hunting season upon black life, you know. The big question is, are you going to be a part of the problem or a part of the solution? And that's the question I'm going to leave you with. Are you going to be a part of the problem or a part of the solution? You can't look on the tyranny. You can't look on the displacement. You can't look on the extortion. You can't look on the injustice of your brothers, of your sisters, and then you blame them. And as usual, if you want to support the movement, check out www.topfarmware.com. But that's not even the true essence of it. You know, we're just there to do what we need to do. Alright? And tell us if you're there, America, stay safe. No matter where there is a black person, stay safe. You know, they might tell we say we're on course to become underpopulated them eradicate we. And at the same time, them tell you if you gonna make more of it because them gonna need people to enslave and people to brutalize. So it not add up. I wish I was there to support the cause. You can't support it, man. Share positive, share the message. When you say we post something, share it, because nowadays they are more concerned about what's on the digital platform about them than what's in the physical space. So when you see something, man, share it, man. Share it and just be mindful of what you share. Because some people, them just want to share misinformation. But again, we live in one of the greatest time to be alive. But tell you this, them used to say, what them say it's bliss. Them say if you, stupidity, basically ignorance. Them used to say ignorance is bliss, but ignorance is costly. And if you're ignorant nowadays, you can make a conscious decision. So you can take out your phone with Google, with Crocs, with all of it, and just do your research. Even at least to the basic minimum. So you can come to your own conclusion. Because a lot of us are not doing our own thinking. Information is, yes man. And a wise man said what makes us different from a pig and a horse is our mind. Especially when it comes to pig. Because think about this. Pig is the closest thing to human. Because them can take parts from a pig and put it in a human and save a human life. So the only thing make us different from a horse and a pig is our mind. So don't relinquish your mind to these $2,000 and $3,000 vloggers who feel like, because Bob Marley said every man have a rule him own destiny. Remember Bob Marley said every man have a right to decide him own destiny. But what we find nowadays, some people, destiny has been decided. Some people choose them destiny. And when them choose them destiny, them come back over here and I try to recruit people. So this is why I want to return on the back to the words of Bob Marley. Every man have a right to decide his our own destiny. Stop let people decide your destiny by doing your thinking. Alright? Do your own thinking, come to your own conclusion, and make up your own goddamn mind. Alright? Blessed love. It's you know, one of the greatest form of insult when you talk to somebody and them not talk to you. One of the greatest insult. Yeah man, one of the greatest insult. So some of you come in on my life and you don't have no shame. You don't have no shame. Because you see when you come in at somebody's life, you come like you come in at them living room. And one of the greatest insult, you talk to me, and I not talk to you. Like I think this was enough to bring down a president. Have you no shame? Have you no shame? Yeah man, now they can't bad man. Them are Satan, you know. But I don't mean them a trouble because me not really come over here so for them punch me card and respond with them. So we just come to do what we have to do and talk to the people who we feel like talk to. As me said from countless a time, a lot of them has grown accustomed to black people behaving subhuman for them own instant gratification. So it pisses them off when them see somebody like me who come and now beg them nothing and now seek no validation from them. It really upset them to them core. Alright? But we can't make that stop us. Alright? We can't make it stop us. We have to press on. As my granny dance sings, say press along and press on. Alright? And we not stop press on. We don't see them. We don't see them. They have no significance. They have no bearing on what I'm trying to do. They have no importance on what I'm trying to do. I cannot be naive. I cannot be naive of what I'm trying to do and expect that. Because some of them, the Bible says, my people get destroyed because of the lack of knowledge. It said, my people get destroyed because of the lack of knowledge. Alright? So when we are taught now and I try to share some knowledge, a lot of them take great offense to that. A lot of them take great offense because it is very profitable to keep black people fighting against each other. It is very profitable to keep black people in a state of drunkenness, in a state of lustfulness, in a state of violentness. It is very profitable to them because everywhere black people have a weakness or ill discipline, they are truly profiting off it. If black people live violent, then they build the prison and then profit off of the prison and the jailhouse. So we have to understand, say, that's why a wise man say every discipline affects each other. So them cultivate a mindset within us of violent tendency, but them know say that them are going to profit off of us when them send black people to prison. Them teach us to create dysfunctional family. So them turn our pain point into entertainment. Just look on the baby mother the other day with the baby father and the whole sending back the grocery and that gone viral and everybody enjoy. But that's the reality of black people pain point and black people life, daily life. But it has become content and entertainment for them. So when me come and talk, it will go upset them. But them can't do me no. Touch not the Lord anointed. Touch not the Lord anointed. Alright? No, but no take up them time, man. No take up, me I go close it now. No take up them time, me promise you. When they come in on my live, Katrina, just start take up them time. Because Sidney Portier said it best. When you go for a walk with somebody, something amazing happen. They either have to adjust to your pace or they adjust to they either have to adjust to your pace or you have to adjust to their pace. So if they want to adjust to my pace, then tell them to put on them mental chalk shoes and let's go for a run. Because if you're in my life long enough, you're going to realize that them fall off out of my life. Because me now come down with them there, come cuss with them. If you don't notice that, Katrina, you're in my life all the while. When me not cuss them, when me not come down with them, come cuss them fall off. But if them want to argue with me, you have to come argue with me, pan. So put on your mental chalk shoes and let's go for a run and see how long you can stay in my life and be illiterate and be fool. Because a wise man say once you open your mouth, you tell the world who you are. And if you tell me say you illiterate and you stupid, why me I go come down to come talk to you? Me not do that. I know Rosalie this. I know Swissley. I know Royal Dog. Alright, we are going to run left for the now. Alright, peace, building and prosperity in the palace. Love yourself, look after ourselves. Alright, them say we accept as much abuse from others as we would have tolerated from ourselves. Alright, so we have to get to a place now where we love ourselves. Them a low vibration, man. And a low vibration, you know. When black people gather and attack in a constructive manner, it is very threatening to them. You understand me? I say, me people. That's why I'm telling you all the while, be careful where people find you. So when them go in a Rosalie live and them say 5,000 and 6,000, no doubt it's black people. Them don't mind that. Because it is not so much as to where the house is built, but it's how it's built. So them know say what Rosalie give you, you can't construct a good life. Are you following me? So when them see the morally bankrupt and the spiritually bankrupt and the violent black man them and the man them we drink the romance special. Them know say alright, if a them are your teacher, if a them are lead you, them not lead you to nowhere that is going to become a threat to the system. So when them see somebody like me sit down over here so now and we are give you some philosophy and we are give you some knowledge and we are give you some book, it is cause for concern. Alright? No, we not work for TikTok. Big up yourself. Me not work for TikTok. Me have about equally as much agency I ask me. Me no want no money from TikTok. And we say Tab Farm. If you want to support me, you can go over my website at www.tabfarmware.com and you can support. Me not support me. No, me not do it for TikTok. Bible says, woe be unto the shepherds who lead my children astray. No, we can't come do it. We can't go on and on and on. But me I go left the stage now. Next time we will give you some more teachings. Alright? Yes. Blessed love. Big up yourself, Katrina.